Stu and I, Brian, here today to talk about Monmome, a shock winner of the National this year.
Very much so. I was actually there. We were in the grandstands and the PA system wasn't fantastic, and called out to a couple of people stood around me, spotted that Monmome had hit the front. Don't think anyone could believe it quite, and the crowd went very silent. But 100 to 1 shock winner of the National, first one since 1967, Foynhaven, which was a completely different set of circumstances with all the horses falling at one fence. But yes, it was a shock. In a way, the horse shouldn't have been 100 to 1. Some of his form was perhaps a little better than that. A bit of a forgotten horse, and had run actually in the National the year before, finished 10th I think to Comply or Die. Couple of mistakes on the way round and got sort of badly bulked, I think, jumping Beecher second time. But quite a shock on the day, I have to say.
I noticed he's only a 9-year-old, but he's actually run quite a few times.
It has. Venetia Williams looks after him as trainer, places him very well, and the horse won at Cheltenham in December, beat a decent horse at Paul Nichols called Star de Mahazon. A tremendous run that day, and I think actually started favourite for his next race, which was the Welsh Grand National during the Christmas period. So he is a horse that's been prominent in the market and running well. So quite how he got to 100 to 1 on the day is a bit strange really, but he's had a long career. He's run 30 odd times, and I think only won about 6 races, which is, you know, a long career for not too much success. His most success came as a novice 2 or 3 years ago, but Venetia places them very well, and he's been going around all the tracks for a long time.
One of his previous wins at Aintree as well.
Yes, I mean, if you study your form, which you need to do for Aintree specialists, and the National is a unique race, but Monmome actually won a 2.5 mile novice chase at Aintree, and obviously has a liking for the place. And say that run against Comply or Die wasn't all bad, finishing 10th. Probably did a couple of places better than that in hindsight. So he's run at Aintree 3 times now, won there twice, and that had a decent run. So yes, he obviously likes the place, which is good.
Do you think he'll be back next year?
Yes, I think he will. He's only 9. He could have 2 or 3 more cracks at the National. He's one of those who could be around for a few more years. The handicapper won't be quite so lenient now. He'll have to carry a lot more weight next year, which will make it tough for him, and I suspect that will be reflected in his price once again. But he could be back, and you never know. If he's got the Aintree wow factor, he could run well there again.
Fantastic. Thank you, Brian.